Right, hello all. Today we're going to do some waxed with petroleum jelly cotton balls. Now, what happens when you're out camping? This does apparently keep the cotton balls lit a lot more longer than when you just burn them. So what we're going to do is make some of those. I'll put one whole candle in like this and 2 spoonfuls of petroleum jelly of that, and you're going to see what we can do with them. All we've got to do is dip them in and then bring them out straight away. They ain't got to be in too long. Just dip them in, dunk them under, and that's it. Sometimes if you leave them in a little bit too long, the cotton will actually puff out, expand a little bit. So try to keep them in the round shape as they are. And all you want to do is, when you melt the candle, just put 2 spoonfuls of petroleum jelly in. It'll start crackling a little bit. Now I'm going to do about 30. That should keep me going for a while. Because what will happen is that when you actually use these, you just break them open a little bit. Because this doesn't soak all the way in, I don't believe. Just, we'll see if we can get one working a bit later after I've done these. 4, 5, 6, 15, 16, 17, 18, 'Down. I think I'll turn it off now. It's hot enough as it is. You don't want to leave them in too long. Now, some people say you can just do half of a cotton ball. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23. I should have bought one of those round things, but I couldn't find one. wax, it don't matter. So I wouldn't have been able to put this candle wax in anywhere anyway, I just left it in a tin. I used it another time. So I'll keep going until the wax is filled. Probably got enough for one more. There we go, completely took all that candle wax. So how many did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 22, 24, 26. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, about 34 candles. You can see there. And that's how you make wax petroleum that's how you make wax petroleum cotton balls. You see the difference? Because that's covered in wax. And all you got to do is now wait for them to dry off. Leave that for like that for a little while, about half hour, leave it dry off, and I'll come back out and we can test one out and see how it goes. Right, so for 30 wax petroleum cotton balls, which is pretty good for fire lighting, one candle around about that size, 253 grams, pound in Poundland, 2 spoonfuls of petroleum jelly, pound in Poundland, bag of cotton wool balls, and you get about 200 cotton wool balls, pound in Poundland. Now, I did try to get some more of those in Poundland today, but I went to the smaller branch and they didn't have none, so I've got to go up to the big one to get some more cotton balls as and when I need them. Right, so I'll leave that for about half an hour, maybe an hour, let them really dry out, and then we'll come back in and give it a go, try and light one with my firelight stick. Right, cheers, see you soon. Right, welcome back. So it's been about 45 minutes and these are really hardening up quite nicely now. So what we're going to do is we're going to test one. So this is just a normal cotton wool bud, as you can see. Got me a little fire lighter. Got to make sure what it is. So you see that goes off quite well. little bit of problem with the old oh, damn it, the camera just broke again. Alright, sorry about that. So it's still burning, and you see. Cotton wool does burn quite nicely actually, but it stinks as well. So we see that worked. I'm just going to put that in the actual sink and put that down. So this is the what's it called? What it's called now? Well, it's like Vaseline, Petroleum jelly, I think it's called, with wax. Now I don't know if it's actually going to work like that. Oh, we nearly caught a spark. Let's bring it over. So it don't seem to actually catch like that. But if you break it open, I'll just use a knife. Don't do this at home, kids. Alright, do it like, try it like that. Thing is, I don't have a really good firelighter. I think WA UK actually had to break his one open. Right. There we go. So that should actually last about 4 times longer than the normal cotton wool bud does. And look at that flame, really good flame on there. So when you do make these, you will probably need to break these open. Now you can probably like put 1 or 2 together. Oops, need to put my hand off there. So that ain't even been burnt halfway down yet. It's still burning the top or the bottom bit there. See what I mean? Like the normal cotton wool bud lasts about 30 seconds. That's been going for a couple of minutes. It's got to be a couple of minutes now. No, that'll probably burn another 5 minutes. I'm going to have to put it out. It won't even go out. Won't go out. Well, I'm going to put it out anyway. Just to prove it does work. So, yeah, what can I say? Pretty good. One moment. I can't remember what I've done with the other jar with it, to be honest with you. Was here somewhere. But yeah, to do those, make those quite easy. Again, all you need is a candle. I kind of got lost that as well. I'm losing everything. But yeah, just a big candle. You know, if you've got one of these kind of things, you might be able to get them out of the jar, cut them out. But it's a big candle I use from the Poundland. I'll put 2 teaspoons, which were that size, of the petroleum jelly. So when the wax was actually melted, once it's melted, put 2 of these spoonfuls of the petroleum jelly in. It will hiss and crackle a little bit until it dissolves. Stir it around and then get your cotton wool buds and start dropping them in. They will, you know, kind of go very hard. Some of them ain't set yet. You know, if you've got a better one of these, but it might, you know, actually kick off straight away. But I've only got a small one of these firelighter things. I have actually ordered a few more off eBay, a couple of these ones, but not with it, actually with the handle, just the actual striking rod. So I made 30 of them, just used one, and I reckon if I leave that out and let that dry off, I could reuse that again. So I need like a quarter of it burned down. So I'm going to leave these out, let them dry out overnight, and then in the morning stick them in a couple of bags and take them up with me on the actual base build I'm doing. At least these, if these are light, you know, if these are staying light, that's about 5 minutes each. It's going to be a lot, you know, really big help for me, to be honest with you. I mean, a big help. Camera stand's a bit knackered again today, I don't know why. So yeah, you know, the cotton wool, bag of 200 cotton wool buds. There's only a pound in Poundland. Probably still got about 100 there. The jelly tone, a pound, and the candles, about that big, was also about a pound. I did buy a load of tea light candles as well, but that's just in case I need them for some other reason. You know, you can actually melt down the candle, tea light candle ones as well if you wanted to. We've also been trimming down bits of wood for firelighter as well. So when I use one of these to light up, I just stick a small handful of these in, which is half down to this wood, which I found outside. 2 great big pieces of wood I found outside like this, so I bought them in. And just trimmed them down. This is my second bag I've done, because the other bag I left up there. The other bag's only got like a little bit left in there. So I do need to make some more of this actually. So yeah, when I actually use that now while it's burning, and put a little bit of this on, and then put the dry wood on, like, you know, little sticks at first, then little branches, then bigger branches, then logs. But I don't really tend to make big fires up there if I can help it. I need to make a proper fire pit first. I've seen some bricks laying around near the side of Ron's, and I asked him if they was easy, and he said no, I think they're Tom's. I said, do you think it'd be okay if I take them? And he goes, well, I can't see why not. They've been sitting here for quite a long time. So when I go out there again, I'll probably give Tom a quick call and say, you know, these bricks, are they yours? You know, what do you want done with them? And if he says, well, we need them, then I won't take them. If he says that he don't want them, then I'll take them and make a brick fire pit. And that's how it would go. But yeah, anyway, cheers for watching. I hope that was interesting to you to watch. As I say, the reason why that didn't light straight away because the wax is all the way around it, you know, and the petroleum. I don't think even with a, I think it'll light with a match, no problem. But using a firelighter stick, it's going to be a lot more harder to do, a lot more difficult. So you know, you probably might need to cut inside and pull some of that, you know, cotton wool out from inside the ball, and then that way, once the cotton wool's lit, it'll light the wax and the petroleum, and then Bob's your uncle. Right. By the way, I did do a video outside today. I went over to Common looking for some fat wood. I didn't actually find any because it's pine, isn't it? And I looked all around for pine trees. Couldn't find a pine tree. I didn't know what pine tree looked like until I googled it. So I left the Common, went down to get these bits and pieces. You know, the petroleum, the candles, and a few other bits and pieces that I bought there. The wood burn. Oh, actually, I want to tell you something else. Hold on a minute, I've got to go and get it. Now I bought two fire sticks, two sets of fire sticks. One which had 64 square sticks, yeah, and the other one was this kind of like, well, it's like sawdust, but it's very, very kind of like soft, more dampish. Now I'm going to quickly show you. So it means I'm going to get the fire lighter out again. Bring it up. Right, quickly. I tried this, it did not work with my fire lighter stick because it's got to be lit with paper, I believe. But we give it a go anyway. Just bring the camera a little bit down. So I shouldn't do this indoors, but it's cold, wet and windy and it's pitch black outside. Can't remember what it is. Right. I tried that so many times earlier, it would not work. But this, we get a piece and just crumble it up a little bit. Probably call me a liar now, no more play luck. I did have a bit more crumblier than that actually. Sorry about this, it's bloody hard with this fire stick, really bloody hard. They give you this, part of a hacksaw blade. Let me just crumble it up a little bit more like I did earlier. I guarantee this bloody worked first time earlier. One strike and it caught on fire. Now it's called me a bloody liar. Let's try now. There we go. So if you crumble it up more, it will actually light up a lot quicker. But with that, it would not catch. But once you put, you know, you can put this on and it will eventually catch. There we go, it's burning now. So yeah, this does work with this. All you need to do is really like get one block, crumble it up, you know, to like fluff, like cotton wool fluff, and then it'll work. If you've got a bigger stick than this, you know, one of the bigger ones, then it might take, you know, first strike, but this one, you know, it's half worn down already. They give you a crappy piece of file, hacksaw file, which is completely blunt as hell, and it takes forever to even get a spark. But yeah, this firewood stuff is really cool. Then we go and get the packet. Yeah, so that's the fire lighter. That is this. And what I've done, I took these, broken them apart, and on some of them, I took like about 8 sticks, and I've actually broken them all up and crumbled it all up into like a fluff, really, in one way. Bit like, you know, that kind of thing. But this is really damp. And that's that fire lighter stuff which I showed earlier in my previous video. So if you go back on the £1 deal, you'll see me showing that kind of stuff. It's like 2 bricks of fire lighter in one packet, and I suppose it'll catch, you know, because it's in the packet. You've got to light the packet for it to burn. This you don't. There's no instructions saying, like, you know, because it's plastic, you can't burn plastic. So what you got to do is either use a lighter or some other means of like lighting the damn thing. So you can actually light this with, you know, a ferro stick like that. So I've ordered a couple, but they reckon it's going to be 4 to 6 days. Or like it said, like 2 days. I've got an email, it's now 4 to 6 days. So I wouldn't really bother about that, to be honest with you, when I showed it on my other channel, well, my other video on my channel. If you want something, get that. Get 64 square bricks per pound. I bought 3 packets. All you got to do is get one, pull it apart, you know, make it kind of fluffy. I just like twist it around, so it'll get fluffy enough. Strike it and it'll work. So waste not, want not for me, as it did might. Put it back in the bag. And that's it. I'll stick that under the tap. Make sure that's out. I'll just leave that in the sink for now to make sure it is out 100%. And that's it. That's all I've got to say really, once you know. So I'll test these out when I go up to my base. I don't know what day it'll be. I'm not sure what the weather's going to be like tomorrow, to be honest with you yet. Not even check tomorrow's weather. Like today, it's supposed to be cold, wet and windy and raining, but it didn't rain. And it's quite a nice day out today. I did do a video, as I say, but my camera kept falling down on my cap and all you can see was like a grey kind of blur. So I couldn't upload the video. I had to delete it. So that's why I thought, well, I want to put another video up today, so you know, I decided to do this one. But what I'm going to do is leave this out overnight, let it harden up a little bit, and then in the morning come out and chuck them in a couple of bags. Take one up with me and leave the bag home. And when I start running out, I can make more. Right, well cheers anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.